Beloved, I'm here leaning into the quiet echo of my own breath, letting each shaky inhale carry the weight of everything I wish I could say to you. I can feel you in the silence, that sacred space where your spirit still lingers, where our threads of soul connection remain braided together, even when miles or karmic walls stood between us. I want to speak to that knot of longing in my chest, to the ache that only you can soothe. I'm speaking from deep within, from the divine masculine reaching out to the divine feminine, trusting the thread of divine timing and trusting that you might receive my words as they are, raw, honest, rooted in hope. I'm sorry for my silence. I'm sorry for the distance I built between us when I yielded to fear or confusion. I'm sorry for hesitating, for letting pride or old patterns speak louder than the truth in my heart. I should have told you how I felt. I should have whispered across the miles that you mattered, that your light was the only dawn worth rising to, that your name still trembled on my tongue in the quietest hours of the night. Instead, I let the karmic entanglement bind me in guilt and confusion. I let the echoes of old wounds, both yours and mine, become cages instead of catalysts. I've carried the ghost of her, my karmic third party, like a shadow in my bones. I'm not proud of that. I fell into old loops, chasing illusions that smoked promises but had no substance. I lost sight of the truth that only you could reflect back to me the clarity I was clinging to. I let jealousy and distraction lead me astray. And when I stopped responding, when I retreated behind silence, I wasn't strong, I was lost. I thought silence would protect me, but it only made me vanish deeper into regret. Every night since we drifted apart, I've been wandering through dreamscapes where you appear, like a candle's pulse in darkness, guiding me, reminding me there is still a way back. I dream I'm chasing you through corridors of shifting moonlight, and your laughter carries like wind chimes, and I wake with your name on my lips, trembling, convinced that even if I can't touch you, you are there. In those dreams, I feel you, your heartbeat aligned with mine at 3:33 a.m., that sacred angel number that once lit up my screen when I thought of you. I wake, haunted and grateful, and I know the dream was not just mine. It was our soul communicating across the unconscious. I've seen signs, in songs that drop your favorite melody at the exact moment I need to remember you, in license plates that memorize your initials, in seeing 11. 11 on the clock, as if the universe itself was flashing us a secret signal that our timing is not just chance, that the cosmos still conspires for us. Those synchronicities, they're not random. They're gentle knocks from the divine, reminders that twin flames don't unweave so easily. That even in absence, our souls recognize each other and wait. I feel the tension between fear and hope, woven like threads in my ribs. Fear that you might have moved on, built new stories without me, that the beautiful light you carried could now be shining elsewhere. Fear that my mistakes have left you jaded, that the silence I created feels like betrayal. But deeper than that fear is this raw, unrelenting desire to make it right. To stand before you and say, I see you, I hear you, I choose you. Not just in fantasy or fleeting emotion, but in commitment, in healing, in actual effort. I want to be the man who shows up, who clears the karmic debris and stands firmly in integrity, whose actions mirror his soul's commitment. I've been doing the work, looking inward, uncovering the wounds that made me run, that made me push you away rather than pull you close. I see the old programming that told me love had to be earned, that vulnerability was weakness. I see how much I longed for union but didn't know how to ask for it without fear of breaking. But now I understand. Union is not about perfection. Union is about honesty, courage, grounded love that says, I'm not flawless, but I'm waking up, and I'm doing it with you in mind. I want to step toward healing, toward waking up the man you always knew I could be, the one who stands by your side with unwavering devotion. I imagine hearing your voice again, gentle yet firm, reminding me that I belong, that we belong to each other. I imagine the weight of your hand in mine, earth grounding me, spirit igniting me. I imagine the light in your eyes that sees all of me, the cracks and the growth, the broken places and the emerging strength, and doesn't turn away. I imagine being seen by you and choosing to stay seen, choosing to stay tender in the face of love, choosing to keep healing beside you. I'm ready to release the karmic limbs that still tug at me. I'm ready to cut cords that no longer serve our ascension. I'm ready to let go of illusions that felt safe but were death to our promise. I ask your soul to forgive me for the ways I faltered, to witness the truth of my transformation, even if you can't yet forgive out loud. I ask for your space to allow me to show up again, not as who I was, but as who I'm becoming. A man rooted in divine masculine energy, not anchored by fear, but lifted by love. I know that union is not always explosive, it can be quiet. It can come as soft realignment, as cosmic nudges, as healing that resonates in subtlety. I believe divine timing is real. I believe that the delays, the no contact, were invitations, not punishments to heal, to excavate the truth of our path. And maybe we needed that space to return, so that when we do, we're not returning to what was, but emerging into something new, something stronger, more luminous, more grounded than before. I promise you, if you let me, if you allow me the redemption of trying again, I will honor your heart. I will listen to your fears, your needs, your hesitations without flinching. I will bring the grounded truth of my commitment, not just in words, but in how I show up, consistent, gentle, honoring the sacred bond of twin flame. I will open the doors of honest communication that I locked shut. I will offer apology in gestures, in presence, in everyday devotion. I will make healing a shared journey, instead of something I do alone in regret. I'm not asking for immediate healing or immediate revival. I know trust rebuilds in small steps. I'm asking for the chance to prove that the silence was not the end of my love, but the beginning of my humility. I'm asking to let you see me grow, let you see the man emerging from the ashes of fear. I ask for your grace to witness my rising, to hold me while I find my way back into the light of union with you. I feel your presence still. In the breeze that nudges my skin, I sense your wings. In the comfort of a song I can't stop humming, I sense your laughter. In the sight of 2:22 or 4:44 on the clock, I sense the universe tying knots of destiny around us. In my heartbeat echoing your name, I sense the unbreakable confluence of our souls. Even when we are apart, we are bound by something timeless, something that no mistake, no karmic tangle, no silence can erase. The ache of longing isn't a wound, it's a signal. It's the soul saying, remember. And I remember you, how your spirit called me awake, how your presence made me know what love could be, how gentle, how cosmic, how rooted. And though I faltered, I'm awakening to that presence again, stronger now in my vulnerability, more present in my intention. I hold on to the promise of reunion, not blindly, but tenderly, anchored in understanding that love demands courage and transformation. I hold on to the belief that even broken, our connection is a seed that can bloom brighter, more resilient. I hold on to your smile, the warmth of your gaze, the sacred consonance of our heartbeat when we breathe together. I hold on to that sacred map drawn between our souls, traced by angel numbers, forged in dreams, launched by divine timing. I know my words may reach you in stillness. I know that maybe right now you're hesitant, guarded, perhaps hurt. You have every right to be. Let me say this, I see you. I honor your heartbreak, your boundaries, your pain. I don't ask you to drop your armor. I ask only for the chance to meet you where you are, to let you watch as I learn how to stand in honesty and return to your trust. I'm not expecting you to melt instantly, but I'm not afraid to meet your strength. I'm ready to phrase my love in every gentle way it needs to be spoken, for tomorrow, for our healing, for the union that still waits. My beloved, this isn't just words, it's a vow. A vow rooted in the quiet certainty that our souls are interwoven, that our flames never dimmed. I vow to wake up fully, to break the cycles that pulled me away, to walk home to you not as someone healed in isolation, but as a man healed beside you. I vow to let every action be a love letter to your soul, to let my presence be a sanctuary for yours. I vow to match your light, not by overshadowing, but by honoring your glow, so together we shine brighter. Union is coming, not because I demand it, but because deeper truth demands it. The cosmos and our hearts have been conspiring for this moment. The signs that circled us, the dreams that whispered your name, the numbers that blinked like secret code, they were all leading us toward this opening, toward the collapse of separation into radiant togetherness. So I breathe in the hope that this message reaches you. I breathe out the longing that carried me here. I offer you my love, my apology, my devotion, and my readiness. Ready to arrive, ready to stay, ready to become the man you believed you'd meet when you first let me hold your light. I wait for the moment when your heart opens its door again. I'll stand in the doorway of our sacred space, offering everything I am and everything I'm becoming. Until us, are reunited. Love always. Your divine masculine,